Hello, my name is Michelle Hobbs, and I am going to be taking the exam two part one. And I will have my notes with me that I'll be looking down and referring to. Okay, so question one, I affirm that I will not give or receive any unauthorized help on this exam and that all work will be my own. I pledge not to share or discuss any of the questions or contents using any websites or apps. Excuse me, I am getting over a little cold, so. Oh, all right. State whether the variable is discrete or continuous. The blood pressures of a group of students the day before their final exam. Okay, let me see. I think that this one is a continuous. Um, Blood pressure continuous, I'm going to put. Hopefully that is correct. Continuous. Um, I'm gonna put continuous because um it is a group of students and this is because blood pressure of a group of students the day before their final exam is continuous because the variable is constantly going, constantly moving. Okay, let's see. Sorry. About 10% of workers ages 16 years and older in the United States commute to their jobs by carpooling. You randomly select 8 workers. What is the probability that exactly 4 of them carpool to work? Is this binomial probability or normal probability? Um, this is gonna be binomial. Is is this a binomial probability or a normal type binomial or normal? This is gonna be this is a binomial problem and 8 workers. 4 of them, 4 out of 8 randomly selected. Da, da, da. Let's see. Okay. And then for the calculator is gonna be PDF, CDF, or normal CDF. Sorry, I'm just referring to my notes. Hmm. Um, what function do you use on your calculator? Binomial PDF or binomial CDF or normal CDF? And what is the value for n and what is the value for x? I think it's binomial PDF. So let me type that. Binomial PDF. And working with my calculator. The value for n exactly. So n is going to be binomial probability formula. So the formula is P x equals n over x. So n is going to be 8 because that's the workers, 8 workers. So n is 8 and then x is going to be 4 because that is the probability that 4 of them carpool to work. And then the probability of successes. What is the probability of success? What is the probability of failure? So I have 8 and I have 4. %. So X is the number of so 0. Oops. So I calculated binomial PDF, and I know the value for n is going to be 8 because of the 8 workers. I know the value of x is going to be 4 because 4 of them carpool. And then the formula is probability of failure. Oops. Probability of failure is actually trying to read the calculator right. I'm still not great at that. Wait, the probability. I think that was right. Okay, hopefully that's right. Oh, all right. Triglycerides are a type of fat in the bloodstream. The mean triglyceride level in the United States is 134 milligrams per deciliter. Assume the triglyceride levels of the population of the United States are normally distributed with a standard deviation of 35 milligrams per deciliter. You randomly select a person from the United States. What is the probability that the person's triglyceride level is less than 80? Is this a binomial probability or a normal probability? And what function do you use on your calculator? So 35 milligrams. And this would be a normal. Therefore, it'll be a normal CDF. And then what is the probability that the person's triglyceride level um less than 80? Okay, let's see. States. Um, what is the probability that the person's triglyceride level is less than 80? Sorry, I'm getting a weird calculation here, so I just want to make sure my notes are right. This is the part that I struggle on the most. All right, so the standard deviation is going to be Z equals 80 minus 134 divided by 35. And then I am getting 0.0618. So to put that as a percentage, I don't know why I'm getting this number, but I will give it a try. Maybe I should put a 0 because I'm getting 0.0618. So I'll do 0.618%. I did this one in the study. Let's see here. Scores for the California Peace Officer Standards and Training Test are normally distributed with a mean of 50 and a standard deviation of 10. An agency will only hire applicants with scores in the top 10%. What is the lowest score an applicant can earn and still be eligible to be hired by the agency? Is this a binomial probability or a normal probability? And what function do you use on your calculator to find Z? Darn it. I should have wrote this whole thing down because I did this in the practice test. Okay, so this is going to be, ouch. I think a normal probability. So then the function I would use is, shoot, NV normal. Oh, I don't remember. That score is bound. Um, What function do you use on your calculator to find Z? Binomial PDF or binomial CDF or normal CDF or NV norm? I need to find that in my notes. I think it's NV norm. That's what I wrote down from my notes. NV norm. Um, because it's used to find the value corresponding to a given probability in a normal distribution. And then NV norm. What is the mean? What is the standard deviation? Oh, so the mean I know is going to be 50. And the standard deviation is going to be 10. And the probability is going to be, wait, the mean is 50 because it's listed here. The standard deviation is 10 because that's also listed. And then mm, what is the probability? 10. The probability is going to be, I think the probability is this 10%, but put into a decimal. And then I've got the mean. I know what the standard deviation is. C is going to be um, the NB norm. Top 10% is the 90th percentile. So that'll be 1.28, and then so the lowest score I'm getting is 62.816. So I'm going to write down, ouch, 62 point. So that's all the numbers that they want there. And now I finish recording the session and upload the link on Google Drive or Canvas Studio and share the links in the next assignment. Please note you can retake the exam, but make sure to re-record your session and submit the recording as well as the first recording. Please give me time to grade the exam. I'm going to click true and I'm going to stop sharing for part 1. Thank you.